Peace to the universal family. It's the guy that saw Amin Ra, Cosmic Salute. I'm going to title this video right here, The Beginning Phase of Consciousness. And I felt, this is something I should speak on because, man, with this internet age of consciousness, it's a lot of bullshit, fuckery, negativity, back and forth, divisiveness, just all kind of shit going on. So I feel like this is a topic that really need to be touched on because a lot of people coming into consciousness straight from Christianity, straight from, religious backgrounds, no matter where it might come from, whether you're a Muslim or Jewish or, whatever your faith, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, this is definitely something that you got to be touched on because folks is just running wild, man. They going at each other. If you read the YouTube comments, man, it's just, man, I don't know who half of these people are. I don't even know if they're even real people or not, because it's crazy what you see down there, And even some of the leaders, I don't even know where some of these motherfuckers come from. But, I don't like to come from a judgmental point of view, you know what I'm saying? I just like to stay with the science and, keep it at a teaching standpoint, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to judge folks, or whatever, because everybody, we on a journey, you know what I'm saying? And we're at different places in that journey. But when you're at the beginning phase of consciousness, it's something that has to take place, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to bring in baggage, and you don't want to bring in all these other ideologies or things that you might have learned before. And, these things will stunt your growth in consciousness, you know what I'm saying? And when I say consciousness, I'm not just talking about being aware, When I speak of consciousness, I speak of higher consciousness. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that's going to free your mind. Just being aware, that's not going to free your mind. You know what I'm saying? That might, it's good for some people, you know what I'm saying? But that's only like the beginning stages of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? And you want to constantly evolve and ascend in consciousness. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to stay stagnant. And that's the whole focus. That's the goal. This is like a never-ending journey. And that's the beautiful thing of it. You know what I'm saying? No one person knows everything. You can never know too much. So saying that, the beginning phase of consciousness, or the beginning phase on your journey to consciousness, that's what I'm going to title the video. The beginning phase on your journey to consciousness is you got to forget everything that you ever been taught. You know what I'm saying? However many years you've been on this, physically on this planet, you got to forget all the programs that's been laid on you since you came out the womb. And, yeah, man, all the religious teachings, things that you might have learned in school and things that you might have learned from your parents, You just got to pretty much, erase the computer. You got to wipe the computer clean. Look at yourself or your brain as a computer. You got to wipe the computer clean, And I'm not saying everything that you learned throughout your life was wrong, but this is something, this process has to be done in order for you to be able to receive your new teachings and your new research that you're going to come across. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to receive it if you don't forget, if you don't reboot the computer, man. You're not going to be able to receive it right. It's going to stunt your growth, and, you're going to be stagnant. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, man, because on this journey, you're going to learn a lot of different things. Some of the things you're going to learn, you never heard before. And some of the things you just got to relearn it again. You know what I'm saying? In this society, they teach us lies, from kids on up. You know what I mean? And it's not our parents' fault because they was taught those lies too, But at some point, the cycle has to be broken. And that's where, the conscious person, that's their job to break that cycle. And yeah, man. So in the beginning stages of consciousness, on your journey to consciousness, you have to forget everything that you have ever been taught. It's a must. If you don't do that, you will never be able to get to that point. You will be filled with just so many questions. You will have so many questions, and you will never be able to get to that point of higher consciousness, because you'll be bringing in baggage from your old religion or old teachings that you might have got, you know what I'm saying? Or things, old superstitions and, just different things, man. So that's pretty much, the basics for the beginning journey of consciousness. And I see that's the problem with a lot of people when they're entering into this new age of internet consciousness through YouTube or wherever the case may be. They're coming into the so-called conscious community with baggage and all that negative energy, that society have put on us, throughout the years, 400 years of slavery, the European has pretty much dominated the planet with white supremacy, imposing his will on the melanated people of the planet, through savagery pretty much. And, they ingrain this into the people of their society, you know what I'm saying? The people that buy into this white supremacy construct, you know what I mean? So this is ingrained in you as a child, all this negativity and all this technology that they indoctrinate you with. And there's layers and layers that got to be peeled away. So, yeah, that's the basic, that's the first thing. You got to reboot the computer, start from the top. Then you will be able to receive the consciousness and be able to receive the information, you know what I'm saying, in the proper manner. Because I see a lot of these people they just stumbling into the conscious community, you know what I'm saying? They'll put on an Ankh and dashiki and put up a black power fist and they're conscious, you know what I'm saying? But that's really that's not consciousness. That's like this new age version of consciousness is like a commercial version of consciousness, But I don't knock nobody that's just waking up. I will say that, you know what I'm saying? I salute all my people that's just waking up, and the information is, it's like a fire burning inside of them. So they just so anxious to just scream and yell to anybody, I'm conscious, and they want to argue and they want to fuss and they want to fight, and they standing up for what they believe in. I salute them people too, because I was at that point I was at that stage at one point in my life, So I'm not knocking nobody, I'm not judging nobody. I'm just here to, bring the information, you know what I'm saying, and help, with my people, man. Make sure my people rise in consciousness, man. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. On the beginning stages of consciousness, I'm gonna be doing like a little series to where I'm gonna give the proper process of rising in consciousness, and the proper things that you would need to do to rise in consciousness at the rate that you should as an original person. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be stuck following behind no leaders or what you would call messiahs, self-proclaimed messiahs saying that they got all the answers and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we're God. You know what I'm saying? The black man and the black woman are God. You know what I'm saying? We're God. We're the original people, supreme being. And yeah, man. So with that, what I'm saying, I just want to say peace. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to like the video, dislike the video, comment, share the video, you know what I'm saying? And most definitely subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm going to be doing a series, you know what I'm saying, on the journey to consciousness, And hopefully, man, this will help a lot of people out, man, in this new YouTube age of consciousness. You know what it is, no rites of passage. It's just pretty much a free for all right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just want to add on with that, and I'm gonna go ahead and end the video with saying energy and love to the universal family. Cosmic salute. Peace.